Hey guys, what's up? Russell with Two Trail Hikers here. Hey, we're going to switch things up a little bit today. I know normally we do a lot of unboxing, how-tos, reviews, cooking videos, some travel stuff. Today we're going to talk about something that's really been pushing hard throughout the entire YouTube creator community, and that is the 2018 demonetization of small channels, and that counts us. We're a small channel. We're going to be demonetized. Am I ticked about it? Yeah, just a little bit. I'm a little bit frustrated for the fact that, you know, they set us up and let us start monetizing our videos in the very beginning. Then they said we had to have 10,000 views. And, you know, we had started our channel way back and really didn't do a whole lot with it. And then we finally started to ramp it up and really start producing content. And we got those 10,000 views, and we started monetizing our videos, and we were really pushing for creating quality content to put on. You know, YouTube changed their monetization policy and said, hey, we had to have 10,000 views. Okay, fine. We achieved that goal. We started monetizing, and now they've basically, in essence, jerked the rug out from under us on that deal and switched it up. A lot of people are pissed. I'm not happy about it, but at the end of the day, coming from a business background, I understand what they're doing. And that's what I think that most people don't realize, is that YouTube is a business. They're all about making money. And if their advertisers are coming in and saying, hey, you're putting my advertisement on this YouTube creator's content and it's not very appealing to the general public, I don't want my advertisement on their content. If you can't take it off, then we're going to pull our advertisement and we're going to go somewhere else. That, I think, is one of the things that really got YouTube's wheels turning, in the aspect of where are we at, where do we need to be, what can we do to motivate our creators to create quality content, and what can we do to weed out some of this non-quality small channel content. Well, I understand the theory. 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. People like to have a stroke. I mean, our channel doesn't have but just shy of 100 subscribers, and we don't have nowhere near 4,000 watch hours. But we were trying to produce quality content. And I think there's a lot of small channels out there that are doing that, but at the same time, there's channels out there that are way bigger, millions of subscribers, millions of watch minutes, and they're not creating content necessarily in line with the YouTube community standard and their business model. Is it going to affect them? Maybe, maybe not. It really depends on how the demonetization bot reviews their content when it's loaded, and then if there's personal review of an individual file, then they'll go through and make a determination at that point. But I think the key concept of it being is, right now, we'll just use our channel for example. I mean, we've got less than 100 subscribers. We've got 50-some-odd thousand watch minutes. And that really doesn't equate out to a whole lot of money. For an entire year, based on those numbers, we might have gotten, I don't know, maybe $50 for the year. Looking at some of the numbers and statistics from YouTube, which you can't find anything that sets it strictly across the board, 240,000 watch minutes, which is 4 hours, is going to give you roughly $240 for the year. And the key thing in that whole demonetization is you have to have 1,000 subscribers, and then you have to have 4,000 watch hours annually. Every year, you've got to have those 4,000 watch hours. If you already don't have the subscribers and you don't have the watch hours, you're not losing anything, because you're really not making that much money to begin with. I mean, I can't survive off $240 a year. I can't support my family. I can't feed myself. I can't clothe myself, and I can't provide shelter for my family for $240 a year. the frustrating part for me is that we achieved the 10,000 view goal and we started monetizing, and now it's like the rug's been jerked out from under us and we're having to start over again. What YouTube's going to end up doing is they're going to weed out those content creators that maybe aren't as dedicated or motivated to really create quality content. You're going to have to work hard. They've basically, in essence, given you a goal, and that's the mark that you have to meet in order to be a member of their business team. Otherwise, you're simply just a curator of content to the general public. And for some people, that's perfectly fine. There's a lot of people out there that don't even monetize their videos, and they've got the subscribers, they've got the watch hours, and they just do it because they want to. And that's great. I try to have fun doing our videos that we do and put them out there to help people. You know, Sean Cannell does Think Media, and he's talked about ways to overcome this problem, how to gain subscribers, content to create, content not to create, when to load, when not to load. There's so many different algorithms that goes into this equation till I don't think anybody really knows. I don't even think that most of the people at YouTube's corporate office understands the algorithm of how all this plays out. I mean, what makes one video more popular than the other? What puts it at the top of the ratings or suggested video box more than another? Who knows? Maybe it's popularity. Maybe it's luck of the draw. Maybe it's like playing the lottery. You might win, you might not. Who knows? At the end of the day, if you're a content creator on YouTube and you're producing quality content, then there's other options out there that you can utilize leading up to the point where you achieve the monetization goal. You know, there's Patreon. There's affiliate programs through like Amazon. You can do paid promotions or paid sponsors. And if you're really creating quality content that appeals to advertisers on a generic basis, look into Microstock. You've got companies out there, you know, Shutterstock, Storyblocks, Pond5, iStock, Getty Images, and the list goes on. I mean, there's several of them out there. The big one that's just hit the scene right now is Blackbox. Blackbox is now doing a program where you can upload content to them. It's like 5 to 30 second clips. You load it, then they distribute it for you out to all these Microstock agencies, and you only have to upload it one time, and that's it. Now, if you don't have time to upload, keyword, and do everything else that's involved in doing all the metadata and categories and everything for Microstock, then look at a company like Blackbox that has curators. They will take your content off of a Dropbox folder. Some of them work off of Google Drive. Some of them work off hard drives. You can send them your content. They will set it up, load it, keyword it, add the categories, do the metadata, and then basically take a small percentage of what you receive in revenue for it for their time and effort. Some of them are doing like a 65-35, 70-30, 60-40. There's various different splits out there, and it's basically what you and your content curator comes up with that works best for the two of you. It also depends on how much work they're doing. If you've already got all your clips cut down to 5 or 30 second commercial clips and they just need to be loaded, then you're probably going to receive more revenue than them having to go through 2 hours worth of footage and sort it out, cut it down, and create it. So getting back onto the YouTube thing, it all comes down to business strategy, folks. How hard are you willing to work? Are you willing to put your nose to the grindstone, create quality content that creators can be proud of, but at the same time advertisers will be happy and want to advertise on? There's so many things that are going to go into this whole scale of balance to where you're going to have to, number one, create quality content. You're going to have to create content that's appealing to advertisers. And then on the flip side of all that, you're going to have to create content that people like me and you want to see. If we don't want to watch it, then you're not going to get the views and the watch minutes, which means advertisers are going to look at that from an analytics standpoint and say, if they're not getting views, I don't want to advertise with them. I don't want to waste my advertising dollar. Which I think is where YouTube started to process that whole thing out of 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. You know, in theory, if you have 1,000 subscribers and you put a video up, then theoretically you should receive 1,000 views. Well, we know that doesn't happen for whatever reason. Be it people don't get on, they don't pay attention, or they don't care, they don't want to see the video you produced, whatever it is. But that gives those advertisers more of a solid, factual point to bite into to say that these people with 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours are producing quality content that people want to see. That means you're getting out to your general public and advertising community to draw in customers, so they're advertising on those platforms versus somebody who has 93 subscribers and 50,000 watch minutes. You know, they don't want to waste their advertising money on my channel because I don't have the people seeing it. They want to get it on somebody's channel that gets tens of thousands of views per video, million subscribers. That's where they want to be. Casey Neistat, Wrangler Star, even Sean Cannell with Think Media. Those guys have got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. They're getting hundreds of thousands of views. They're getting the watch hours, and that's where advertisers want to be. So, get mad, get upset, scream and yell at YouTube, whatever the case may be. Just step back and look at it from a business standpoint. They're really just trying to operate their business and create the most optimal earning environment that they possibly can for themselves. Because at the end of the day, if YouTube doesn't make money, they're not going to pay their curators or creators. I mean, they're not. If they don't make any money, they're not going to have money to pay people like me or you or Sean Cannell or Casey Neistat or Wrangler Star or any of the rest of them. I mean, nobody's going to get paid because they're not getting paid. But, you know, it is what it is, guys. Some of you are going to like this video, some of you are not. As always, hit the subscribe button down below. Give us a thumbs up for a like. Share this video if you want to. We'd appreciate it. Drop comments in the section below. We'll do our best to answer them when we can. I'll drop some links in down below for like the Patreon, the Amazon, the Microstock agencies, things of that nature that you can look into. But stay tuned in with us. We're going to keep coming to you with videos, whether we're monetized or not. We're still going to try to produce quality content and keep the viewers like you interested in what we're doing here. Thanks for tuning in, guys.